Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect Alpha 26, Episode 8. In the previous episode, we got some more prisoners and it didn't kick off. We had no fights whatsoever. Actually, no, we did actually have a fight. I really wish I could introduce one of these episodes with, well, we didn't have a fight and there was everything fine. But no, we did have one little fight that was there. And the way that danger level is increasing, I reckon we're probably going to have another one very, very shortly. Why is that danger level flying straight up? That is weird. That is really, really weird. You see how fast that danger level was increasing there? That's just a strange one. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to get our... probably CCTV. We might do CCTV, but as a priority, what we're going to be doing is building our classroom, which goes there, and then I think we will finish off these cells and get some more prisoners at a minimum. We might even go for the workshop as well, but I also need to start thinking about getting these two cell blocks up. These are the two sort of major areas, I guess you call them. The whole point in the prison was to split the entire prison population down the middle, and at the moment we haven't done that at all. We haven't even come close to doing that. So yeah, it's not working out. It's going well, but the entire idea of the series is yeah, we haven't even come close to it. But hopefully, in the next couple of episodes, we can make some progress towards that. Anyway, a couple of grants have been completed. One of them was the kennel, but that's resolved itself. As most people point out, it was just because the dogs were tired and they were sitting there. Some people say it was because we had another kennel, but I don't know. I just didn't bother with it. It's fixed. That's all I care about. We'll not worry about it. So, we've also got a couple of grants that we can get on with. We've got the grants, and we'll get a max sec infrastructure grant, and we'll go to a... I think we'll go for... Education Reform Program, that's probably not too bad. We'll go for that one, yeah, Prisoner Education Program. So as you can see, we've got a lot of grants here. We've also got a Cell Block B grant that we could probably complete maybe this episode. Either way, what I'm going to do is go to Rooms, and then to Cell, and then designate all these as cells. Finish that end button off there, and then all the way down the bottom. Then we'll go to our objects, and then to the bed, and then we're going to shove the beds straight in. So it's just straight up, all the way along like so. Now this is going to increase our capacity quite a bit, which is good because then we get, well, more prisoners, more grants, all of that sort of thing. I know there's been a couple of comments regarding the type of prisoners we have, and we've got some tough prisoners and also a deadly prisoner, and some people are saying that we really need to prioritize getting these prisoners into the sort of high risk legendary area, the max sec, what's it called, supermax area, and I agree. However, as I haven't built it yet, that's slightly problematic, so we can't do it unless I build the area, so that's what I need to do first. We also haven't got an area for the protective custody prisoners, but we don't really need to do that either yet, I don't think. I don't think we need to bother with that either. What I do need to do, though, is run some pipe along there, and that will hopefully plumb everything in. We'll see. It should be alright. These toilets, the toilets there, are very, very close to being not plumbed in because of the distance, but hopefully this will be alright. In general, though, we are progressing along okay. Oh! What the hell is that? They found a tunnel there. They found a tunnel there? I very much doubt that. I very much doubt that. Let's see. Have we got a spare dog? We do have a spare dog. You, come here. What would it be doing over there? And how do you get the tunnel there? That is interesting, isn't it? Let's see what... There's a flag over there, so we'll bring another dog over, and hopefully the dog can sniff about, and if it keeps scratching there, then we know we've got a problem, but I think that's a false one. I think that's a false claim there. Because otherwise, they would have had to tunnel miles and miles and miles away. The closest toilet is actually quite far away. So... Nah. That's a fake one. We'll be alright. I think. Where's the closest toilet? There. Nah. We're fine. I don't think there's a problem. If it was here, then I'd be worried about it. It ain't. It's miles away. We'll leave it. Right, okay. Let me just go to my deployment and to jobs. I just need to check a couple of things. We're going to assign everybody we can to the cleaning cupboard, and we're going to get some more laundry as well. Although, currently, obviously, there's nobody signed to it because we've got eat time. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people at the laundry now. Don't even need that many people, but, you know, we might as well assign them. At the moment, because we haven't got protective custody or supermax. We don't really have any worries about splitting stuff up. But once we do get the other two, we will have to worry about, you know, moving things around and such. Looks like the automated doors are actually working okay. Yeah, there you can see the doors opening and closing. We do need to get, I think, some more patrols around here. Let me just go to deployment for a second and then go to guard patrols here. Set up a guard patrol that goes... pretty much mirrors this one here, and all the way down and straight back up, following the same sort of line. There we go. I could have an armed guard in here, but I'm not a big fan of having armed guards in the canteen. Or rather, do I want to do that? We do have one. We might as well utilize them. I don't know what patrol route they would follow. Maybe just that. Just in the middle like that. Yeah. Just up and down, just walking up and down. Alright. Obviously that suppresses these prisoners. As you can see, we've got a guard there and we've got an armed guard down the bottom here. So if we actually check these, you can see they're actually suppressed there. Look, that guy's strong. He's relaxing on the end of his bed. I never saw that before, actually. Or have I? Can't remember ever seeing them sitting on the edge of the bed. That's an interesting one. And you see it's suppressed and well fed, so that's some nice suppression. So we're feeding them well, and we've got guns. They know the place. They know that they can't mess around. Otherwise, it's, you know, load one into the chamber and all that. Right, so almost finished this area here. The workmen are running around trying to resolve all of the needs, trying to put the plumbing in and such. There's workmen, not workmen actually, it's prisoners at work coming along and, you know, doing a bit of the old cleaning, which is excellent. Keep this thing clean. Keep them needs sorted. Danger level is low. 21 prisoners say they're well treated. One prisoner has a serious complaint. I don't know what that would be, but I don't really care in all honesty. 23 or 22 prisoners now say they are well fed. Apparently one just got a little grumble in his stomach there. 9 prisoners are suppressed and compliant. 2 armed guards in service. And we got 1 prisoner being unnecessarily searched recently, which has actually just disappeared. I think we'll do a full shakedown tonight just to... see if we can find anything else. We've got a jail door here, and we will shove all of the jail doors on these cells, and then we will open up our intake a little bit more. The last time we received prisoners, it was okay. We didn't have anything boot off. It was good. I can't really complain at all. So, all the way to the end there, that's that done, and then we will just wait for them to come and sort that out, and then we'll have more prisoner capacity. We'll go to our prisoners and open up our intake, and then I think we will get on with... Actually, we haven't done... What we haven't done is go to our contraband, to our informants, and turn on one of our informants. And I don't know if turning them on now would be a good idea, because they would go straight from where they are, which is currently sitting around the laundry, over to here, so it might be a bit risky activating it now. Anyway, what I'll do instead then, I'll go to rooms and then to our classroom, click and drag, and there we go. There's that classroom designated. Now, in a classroom, you need a school desk or several school desks, and there we go. There's our grant. We've just hit it. We now have 50 prisoner capacity. Is that exactly what it's going to be? No, it's 52. I was going to say, if it was exactly 50, I couldn't have... That's pretty good, isn't it? Right, anyway, let's get some skill desks. We'll put them at the back here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can separate them like that. We've got a big enough room to split them up. Now, you can have a maximum of 20. So, how many do we have each row? So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. I think just full row. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's actually too many there. Doesn't matter. I'll have a school desk. Or rather an office desk at the front there. And that'll do it. That's our classroom. Excellent. Going to go to planning and to walls and just remove the planning section around there, because people have been bugging me to remove these little bits that we're not going to be doing anything with. All the way along there. There we go. And along there as well. Job done. Right, okay. That's been annoying some people for quite some time in the comments section. So there we go. There's that resolve. Good grief. Look at all them. Look at all them working. Oh, they're all working well. Excellent. Excellent. Right. So we need to build a classroom. That'll be one of our needs there for the... not needs, but one of the grant requirements for a general education reform program. Because we need to teach the education reform program. Hang on. Let's have a quick look. Can we activate it yet? We can't yet because that's technically not it's not a proper room. There will be a room once they've put this in. We'll do general education one qualification and foundation. There's the foundation activated. And we'll do general education, even though there's not interested. Taser certification is locked, and I think that's the next thing we need to do. We just got a deployment. I need to check one thing. That is fine. That's visitation sorted there. And that's what I needed to do, yep. I thought so. Obviously, they can't get there, but, you know, we still need to have them set as staff only. I think that's about right. There we go. Okay, so we need to, I believe, get more prisoners. That's open. That's fine. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? What's the highest priority at the moment? I think the highest priority is going to bureaucracy and getting a taser rollout for $5,000. It's expensive, but we need to get a taser rollout. I think we also need to get the workshop up and running. That's something that I've been delaying a little bit, and some people have been saying in the comments that if we get the workshop up, it means we can get more money and then build these areas faster. And I actually agree. At the moment, we're spending a lot of money. And as you can see, we're on minus 1,250. So we're actually running at a deficit at the moment, which is not good. That person is actually injured, and I don't know why. Let me just go evaluation a second. No deaths or anything else in the last 24 hours. There's nobody in solitary, so generally, I guess it's okay. Right. Okay, CCTV we need to do. But you know what I think I'm going to prioritize instead? I'm going to prioritize one of these areas, and I think it's going to be our super high risk area, and it's going to be the bottom one. The reason I'm making it the bottom one is because the workshop is there, and if I make this it, and if the legendary prisoners come out, they just have to run in to get tools. So I think that's really the only reason. Let's go foundation and then to building brick, and then we're going to clicky draggy all the way to the end there, and then put the last bit in like so. And there's a fairly big building. It's not actually that much money to do that, which is good. And then we need to go to a large jail door. And we'll shove a large jail door in there. And then that fulfills the needs for that. And now that's going to take about 6 weeks for the for the workmen to come along and actually build that. Let me just check my power area. And it is okay. Power station's running good. Both of them, in fact. We need to put a couple more capacitors around that when we put in the workshop. Looks like the prison is actually really clean. Have you noticed that? It's really, really clean. Excellent. Right. I was going to do a full shakedown, and I think we might have time. Let's get on with that, and we'll do a shakedown now. I'm going to go to staff and go to guards, and we'll hire some more guards. Now, obviously, this is more money and whatnot, but I'm going to hire 30 guards. This is that's far too many, right? I already know you're typing now, right? You're there now going typing in the comments going blah 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 noob, and you're probably right. You are right, you know, noob and all that. But no, I'm getting them because I want to finish this search quick, and also I know that I'm going to need them in a bit anyway. Like, I'm just going to keep my intake open now. I've got 24 prisoners, and I can have a maximum of 52. So I'm just going to keep the intake open for the next couple of days until we get close to that. So that's my reasoning anyway. Looks like we haven't found any tunnels, but you generally don't anyway. You don't really find them that way by searching the cells. You'll get the dogs finding the tunnels when they're going around the outside there. Some people have been saying we should have a dog patrol going right along there, then up and around like that, and I actually think that's a very good idea, and I might even change it so that we end up doing that, but we'll see. This is a very large coverage going around the outside there. Looks like we did a fairly big search, and if I just go to our contraband over the last 24 hours, we didn't find a lot. Booze, some cigs there, there was some cell phones, owner unknown, snuck in there, and that was it. Is that it? Wow, we've really cut this down. That's pretty good. Obviously, these are in here because of solitary. Sorry, they're in solitary because they had some items that they shouldn't have done. We can't bring him into the fold of our informants. Oh, good grief, that danger level is flying straight up, and that is not good. To be fair, I did just do a massive, massive search. So that danger level is going right up here. Let's just have a quick check. And its hygiene needs. It's going right down, though. It's going right down. You can already hear it, can't you? You can hear it. Oh my good grief, a death? What the actual shit is going on in there? I wasn't going to swear, but no, I think this is the perfect time to use profanities. This is why profanities were invented. Someone just been stabbed to death in the shower or something. Who did that? Charge in. Everybody charge in. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. It's still increasing. There's an injured someone. Paul Jackson. There he is. Who's fighting here? Is it Potts? Oh my good grief. It's actually booting off quite a lot. Oh, right. That's 3 deaths already. Okay, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. Everybody get in there. Where is my armed guard? Where is my armed guard? Where is my armed guard? Reports. Staff. Armed guard. They are... What? Apparently no, that's the dogs. One's there and one's there. They're both nowhere near. That's just fantastic. That's just the icing on the day, that is. Right, okay, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go to staff, and I'm going to go to armed guard, and I'm going to buy one there. And no, you don't go there. You turn round, and yeah, and we stop that. Wow. So, attack prisoner, Ed Potts. He's tough. This guy is strong. This guy we don't know about. Wow. That was quite bad. And danger level is flying straight up still. Why is the danger level going up? Probably because of the safety level. Exercise and family are getting fulfilled. The food need is there. But it's always there, really. We're going to receive more prisoners in a moment. As soon as we get a bit of food down them, they'll probably go down. It's starting to go down now. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go to objects. And before we really crack on with anything else, I'm going to go to my weights bench. I'm going to shove weight benches in on the... just in the corners here. You can't have them the way I wanted them. But we'll put them like that. Like so, and we'll do the same over here as well to try and get their needs of exercise down. Obviously, these help fulfill them needs instead of them just running alongside. I got to spin these things around every single time, but I can't. There we go. There's that sorted. Right, okay, that's really bad. That's 3 deaths. I'll tell you what, though, it goes back to what a couple of people were saying in the comments, that I've had it easy for quite some time, and I've pretty much been winning the game, as people say, and I don't think you win this sort of game. It's not a game about that. But I have been doing well, overly well, as in it's become to a point where nothing was happening. And, yeah, I must confess, I don't like the ultra-violence, but... hang on, that's wrong, isn't it? That should go up and around. Oh, I've built that wrong. I'm going to have to delete part of it now. Yeah, I don't like that ultra-violence bit there, but I guess it's interesting, if you want to call it that. Anyway, I need to copy this design that's from the top there, so I'm just going to put all these in. Wow, though, a couple of people, 3 people died. We know one of them is definitely a high-risk prisoner. Sorry, is definitely a supermax prisoner. Definitely in contention. Right, we need to put in the entrance. Where are we going to put the entrance? It needs to be in the middle, so where would the middle be? 1, so it'll be 4. There isn't a middle for this thing. What I'm going to do then is put it down as close to the center of here as we can. That'll be about right there. Something like that. I mean, that's not the middle. That's 6. And that's 5. There isn't a middle in that one, but that'll do. There we go. Right. Okay. So, Lots of violence there. Not great. Not great, I must confess. We need to find out who did it. Today's beverage is water, by the way. Right, so, Dan Holloway. Can't bring him in. We're just going to click on every single one of these and see if we can... Oh, there's an informant. We'll recruit him. And we're going to... attack prisoner. Yeah, basically, I think it was a... I don't know who instigated it. Look at that. Aaron shut the door. Hillen 3. I think it's him. Recent misconduct. Destruction, escape attempt, attack prisoner, attacked staff, serious injury, murder. It's probably him, you know. It's probably him, and he's actually doing behavioural therapy as well. I reckon he's very, very up. I think he's up there in terms of risk. Definitely. What I'm going to have to do is go over here and get our morgue slabs inserted. We only have one. Now we have a lot more, and I always said I don't really like to use the morgues a lot. I don't think anybody likes to utilise them as such, but we have to build them. Right, okay, so workmen have got on with the yard, or at least they're trying to get on with that. We now have a total of 32 prisoners. Obviously, they've all been shown into here. I think I need to go to my contraband informants, and Hillen, we're activating him. Suspicion's gone up. That's okay. We need to find out a little bit more about the people in here. In fact, the guy that's probably done all the murders, we're going to question him. I mean, I could be I could be just profiling him wrongly. Oh, look at that. 32 prisoners, and we can have 52. I'm receiving 20 next intake. Excellent. Anyway, this guy's nattering to us, and we'll see what we can... see what he can tell us. Hopefully it'll be about who did it. But I think it was him. He just comes out, yeah, it was me. Deal with it. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, that's right. People were. I was gonna use the word complaining, but that wasn't even the word. It's not even strong enough for how many people were shouting in the comments saying you should fix that there. It's really annoying. Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Right. What I'm doing is I'm putting in some other tables and benches because we need to get. Well, just need to get more in, really. I think that'll do. Oh, we have a gap of 2 there. That's what it was. There's a gap of 2 there, and then there's a gap of. Yeah, there we go. That's right. That's what it was. It wasn't just that it was... It wasn't just that it, well, was where it is. It's because I've placed it in the wrong place. So, cancel them. There we go. And that one. There we go. And then once the rest is dismantled, we'll get on with that. Obviously, they've got a lot to do. They've been placing stuff down the bottom there. I need to go to my foundation, and then to demolish, bulldoze, and then need to bulldoze just that bit there. Like so, right? They'll get on with that. So, danger level currently is low. We have a problem with all of them prisoners turning up for the shower in the morning. I think it's because of how cramped this area is here. So what I might do is actually dismantle that shower head and then make this a 3 size entrance. Make it a fairly large entrance. Just so that it doesn't boot off as much. I think that's... Actually, you know what it might be? You know what it might be, and it is just a very simple thing. I haven't been expanding the shower. It might be that, you know. It just might be that. I think it's just because I've messed it up. Don't remember anyone ever saying anything about this, but, you know. I guess people can't spot everything. There we go. Right, we'll see what happens with that. I think that, you know, that's probably what it was, you know. That everyone wanted to get the shower need done, fulfilled. But, because there was only these, say, you know, 10, 15 shower heads there, they were all fighting for them. Right. Hopefully it was as simple as that. I really hope it was as simple as that. It's never as simple as that, is it? It's never ever as simple as that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But, yeah. I have a feeling that it's not just that. Why is that bench there? Why do they always go there? They always sit around that corner. I mean, there's no person around here. I mean, that guy's just talking to himself. Oh, no, he's saying sleep. I thought he was just talking to himself there. But, yeah, let's put these tables in. But, yes, the shower, I hope that it was just what I mentioned. I hope it was just problem 1, 2. With the lack of shower heads. I hope that's what it was. Might as well just finish. Oh, good grief, that's wrong. Finish these off. I will probably put some... Oh, I'll put this one in the corner in, shall we? The corner bench. There we go. We also need some more telephone booths in there as well, but we can get on with that. Right. That's a lot of building for the workmen to crack on with, so I think we will leave it there. Next episode, we're going to receive 20 prisoners, and it's probably going to be violent. Yeah. So far, I think this is the 3 deaths in one sitting, and it was within like 1 hour or something, so that's probably the worst we've ever had it, at least in this prison anyway. As always, comments in the comments, that always changes how things are built, constructed, and changed and whatnot. Thanks very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.